After ferrying the group ashore, the boatman turned away, complaining that the payment was insufficient. Left with little choice, the man gathered his own luggage. Yet, before departing, the boatman cast a complex glance toward the group. Having accepted his fare, he would not be returning to this island. The 8 guests soon arrived at the villa. They had been invited by the Owens couple, but only the 2 housekeepers employed by the Owens, a married pair themselves, were there to receive them. The guests knew only that coming here meant the Owens would grant their wishes. They assumed the Owens might appear later. The villa had an odd atmosphere. Nearly every bedroom displayed a framed nursery rhyme. It began, 10 little soldiers went out to dine. One choked his little self, and then there were 9. They took it for a simple children's verse and thought little of it. As dinner time approached, one of the teachers, having changed into fresh clothes, heard a strange noise from the end of the hallway. Just as she moved to investigate, the housekeeper appeared suddenly and stopped her, citing cleaning duties as the reason. Dinner commenced promptly in the dining room, attended by all 8 guests. Their patience had worn thin from the continued absence of their hosts, the Owenses. Their attention, however, shifted to the meal once the housekeeper laid out the food. It was then someone noticed the 10 soldier figurines arranged on the table, which quickly reminded them of the nursery rhymes in the bedrooms. Conversation flowed as they ate, with no one sensing anything amiss, until a recorded voice filled the room. It broadcast a detailed list of crimes, one for each person present, and every accusation was true. Beyond their shock at how their secrets were known, a deeper fear took hold, the terror of being exposed. Following the sound, they discovered a discreet basement entrance, but as they reached it, a frightened scream rang out from the kitchen. The butler hurried to his wife, the housekeeper, covering her mouth before another scream could escape. Meanwhile, the group found the source of the voice, a gramophone playing a pre-recorded disc. There were 10 accusations, but one name didn't match. Suspicion fell on the mismatch, prompting the man to confess he was a detective who had concealed his identity for the investigation. The doctor examined the housekeeper. When he offered medicine, she looked anxiously to the butler. Only after he nodded did she dare sit up and drink it down. A moment later, she shot a terrified glance at the butler before collapsing in horror. The doctor demanded an explanation, suggesting the housekeeper needed rest, a convenient moment for the butler to step away.